You know what? And I am glad that all this sexualization that Steve King, whatever his name is, the white supremacists who wanted to see African Americans, African American people, and Hispanic folks fight each other and kill each other because they want genocide in both communities and make the white population grow. Let's all of this, okay? Now, I'm glad to see. I've been telling folks this before. God rest his soul, both to Toker and Easy E. Toker had mentioned this before that when Death Row Records Suge Knight was after Easy E, I think due to their breach contract with Dr. Dre, that the Mexican homies, it wasn't no Norteño guys from, I ain't talking about Norteño as in Mexican Norteño from now to Mexico. I'm talking about Norteño in California, okay? I'm supposed to I love Norteño music as in Grupo Limite and Pasado and all. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. I think it was a Norte. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Northern Mexican, Northern California people, Northern Latino gangs in Northern California. We always hear about the 13, which is the Southern Mexican folks, like Emmy, this and that, and they hate killing black folks and this and that, blah, 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 blah. I don't defend them doing it at all. I am an African descent. I'm also Hispanic, Spanish, Creole, not Mexican. And one of my four grandparents I found 2 years ago was a Real. His last name is Spanish, and his parents were from Louisiana. My fourth grandfather was born in Texas. Okay, but anyway, we're also French, Irish, English descent, and I do identify as Mex and American as well. So point is, and with the multiracial movement, y'all know that, and I've been trying even 20 years ago, try to get the multiracial movement, talk about the black and brown relations in Mexico. One Dominican guy on Interracial Voice talked about the mixing of African, Spaniard, Native mixing in Mexico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, and everything, and how Latinos escape the one drop rule. Okay, now the whole reason why that I brought this up is because we always hear black and brown racism, Mexican killing African American people, Mexican killing Mexican people, blah, 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 blah. But no, what doesn't talk about is instead of having a Blaziken channel or a Blaziken article, which is shout out to the Blaziken man who was on the mainstream media talking about this. But you need to talk about your issues of the communities. It's sad that some of Hispanic origin but his roots are not from Mexico, they're from Louisiana. If you know, the Spaniards owned Louisiana after they took it from the Americans and the French into Canada came in and took it, okay? Um, it was part of the Nueva España, like Mexico was Nueva España one time when they had the caste system of all three races, Spaniard and black. Okay, let's be real, okay? All right, so which no wonder we related, okay, in some way, okay, point is. So instead of talking about how you enjoy yourself being black, skin, part African American, part Mexican, can you talk about these issues that really do matter, okay? About black and brown racism and how to solve it and get it done. And as I hear these stories, oh, the Mexicans, this and that, and the same folks I hear African people say, oh, the Mexicans will kill you, this and that. But you will kill me too, brother. You will call me a nigga just like a clean. You will kill me. You will rob me if I don't live your expectations. I'll talk a certain way, I act a way. I gotta change my own individuality for your ass. How can we be brother? Acting like Fit Love from the movie Rules, acting like Stephen the Chango, because I don't live your stereotype. I don't dumb myself down. How can you talk about other races and we don't have no friends, but you the one acting like an enemy? You can't be sides going to be a friend and enemy. You gotta choose one or the other, okay? So when I hear this, oh, we all should come together, but you beat the dog on kids. You believe in abusing the same thing the master taught us, our other ancestor taught our African descendant people. You're going to see him portray that mess and thinking because you have black American DNA, you should get a pass. No, I don't get about a pass. You enemy, you show any bodily harm or threats to me, you cannot call me a brother. I can call you a brother or sister because if you're a true brother or sister and you all about unity and all other stuff, you would have it in your character. And you can't talk about other races doing it, other groups doing it, but you don't ever act in that way. So that makes it hard to even debunk that argument. But when I'm loving this story, that show that debunks the stereotype what the white racist people want to see is African City people and Hispanic folks kill each other, murder each other, go to jail, and out the negative images of them being thugs and cholo thugs, all other stuff. It's the same, so they can, so they what they like. One Mexican dude told me when I was Mexican American told me when I was in Job Corps in El Paso, they don't want to see us come together because they know to be overthrown. That's very true because the white population has become minority. Do their own mess up. Ain't about the race mixing. I mean, we all got drop white in them and us. You know what I'm saying? We all got whether be a Spaniard or French or Irish or English. You know what I'm saying? German. None of us are pure anything. No African American person is pure black. Okay, I'm not pure black. Okay, and I'm also mixed with American as well. So none of us in both groups don't have. We have drop of white DNA in us, but they the one came here. The pure Europeans came here as minorities, as when Columbus or the ocean blue who did not discover it was our Native American ancestors discovered this land before Columbus thought he discovered and tried to kill and murder and rape in order to intimidate, act like a thug, okay, to get folks to be under his caste system and all other stuff, and the same thing happened. So therefore, let's be real. Either it was more Native American people here before the Mayflower, okay. So let's be real up in here. When they went to Africa, they were still minority Africans, still got slaves, other Africans part of the slave trade, etc. So therefore, let's be real up in here. So before we did anything about this, the whole reason why you see African American people come together and Hispanic will come together, and we don't have this beef, and we work together and do a group economics, and then we have business, not drug business, not gangster business, have the loans and the scholarships that Martin King and St. Charles Fall that I was talking about in the other video. You'll see those communities come from the hood to be blossom like Beverly Hills and all the other, and all African American communities, the richest black neighborhoods, go to their YouTube channel. Yeah, I saw it's a beautiful community now in Los Angeles. Beautiful, I want to move there. Yeah, and so it's not always the baby. There are Hispanic neighborhoods that's beautiful too, like that. They don't show on TV as well. They show the hood, the gangster cholo, the ghetto and barrio stuff to make to explore both communities. Even Hollywood, so-called liberal. Let's shout. Okay, I'm not a fan of Stacey Dash, but during the Jada Pickett protest, she did admit on Fox News to those fake liberals, because I know one who voted for Trump, to go to active seminar here in Houston, okay, who admit they voted for Trump, who's part of the Academy Wars Committee, okay, no wonder they choose white people over Hispanic and African American people. Let's be real, and the minorities. They the one that's supposed to vote for Obama and Clinton, but they sit here and Hillary. Yeah, I mean, they sit here and promote negative stereotypes about African American people and Hispanic people. Okay, how can you do that? That's a kind, like I said earlier about our brother saying you can't do one, or you gotta do one or the other. So you're not all that liberal, and you promote mostly white people. You don't put no person of color, and that's it playing hood red, gangster, cholo, cartel, all those little negative stereotypes. Bandito, you know what I'm saying? The thought, okay, the hoe, the puta. Let's call it, you know what I'm saying? Whether she's an African Hispanic woman, you gotta portray that everything, especially to a white man. They're definitely gonna try to get a catwalk that, okay? Let's be real, okay? So all these stereotypes, the greatest stereotypes, but you're supposed to be liberal, because that means you, instead of having African American folks working clean up the set, you should hire them to be part of the set as immediate actors, a head cast, not no maids and butlers and all the other, and cutting grass and stuff, and picking strawberries and cotton. Okay, uh, you also Hollywood is school is definitely Hollywood. Okay, besides the pedophilia go on in Hollywood, whether it be the Pizzagate, the Charlie Sheen, what happened to Corey Feldman, and he lied on Michael Jackson about, and R. Kelly, and even the latest situation with Chris Stokes. Okay, he even had a black involved in that situation. Marcus Houston from In Between His Mother as Mexican. Yeah, Marcus Houston You Got Sir, who played Aluminum Marion's brother. I think they have the same dad, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't know. Okay, anyway, well, Marcus Houston's mother is was Mexican. Carolyn, she passed away. Okay. Yes, even Roger from Sister. Okay, yeah, you had the two part white girls who were part black. The Tia Tamira, and you had Roger who's part Mexican. Yes, from Immature. I am never lie again. My voice is hoarse because I've been screaming. I didn't work last night, but I hope I get my voice back to start singing. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been screaming for the haunted house. But the truth of it is, y'all, a lot of folks want to talk bad about black and brown people hating on each other, killing each other, murdering each other. It's that. And I had an aunt, God rest her soul, she passed away in 2005 of natural causes. My grandfather's sister on my dad's side, She lived in Los Angeles. She told me straight up before. I know it was a racial thing, but of a gang problem. She said not all out, so it's just like that. And she, you know what I'm saying? And she told me straight up. She said that's the news media pumping it. It's like that, but not all of Los Angeles is like that. Okay. And I met people who have told me, yeah, they got black and brown couples coming together. Not only brothers going with Mexican women, but you had Latino men going with sisters. Okay, let's be real. I mean, even the R&B singer Miguel, his dad is Mexican. Let's be real. R&B, you know what I'm saying? Kind of a quickie, yeah, that was a nasty ass song, though. Nasty bastard. Talking about quickie. Yeah, yeah, I saw the video. Sure, I thought the weekend came before the weekend's song. They was slow, so the weekend came out. But that little silly, but no, there was because it was 2010, right when that song came out. Cause Usher had Little Freak with Nicki Minaj. Damn, all these old nasty ass songs. Okay, anyway, boy, all right. Yeah, I know. Well, Mr. Quickie, I'm sorry, Miguel. Mr. Quickie, his dad, no, it's not the mama Mexican, it's the dad is Mexican. The mother's African descent, okay? And you have Shaw Jackson. She dark skinned, but her dad is Puerto Rican and Mexican, and her mother black and they married descent. He was on play on Moesha. Niecy, she played on Good Burger. She also carried Fairline, Britney Spears, baby daddy. They both had the same baby daddy together. Okay, called it Edge. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So and so anyway, yeah. So it's and Cudi is part Mexican. Yeah, Kid Cudi look just like me, not exactly, but he has kinky hair, his camel skin. His mother, I think, is part Native American and African descent, if I'm not mistaken, and his father is also Mexican, and something like that. Yeah, okay. His father, yes, he has kinky hair, just like I have naturally. Okay, relaxer, and his skin's camel like me. And I remember I was in school when I speak Spanish. One of the Mexican cholo homies at school said, "Is your mother a Mexican?" I said, "No." And I never get, yeah, I get that too when I speak Spanish. If I'm Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, I get that too all the time. I get, Colombian. I got that before. You know what I'm saying? When I was in El Paso, a cholo dude down there called me Cuban. When I was in El Paso, I get called me Cuban. I get those, yeah, I get that all the time. I speak, and when I was the Mexican folks from Mexico, or from Juarez, called me jarocho. Okay, y'all know that's what the slave ship with the Veracruz. Yeah, if you know the true Mexican history, the slave ship after Cortez came over there later on and conquered Mexico, like the thug that he was. Okay, um, he did later on brought African slaves, and they went to Veracruz. Okay, okay, y'all know Veracruz. Okay, so that term, people from Veracruz, they call jarocho or jarocha if it's a female. So the Mexican folks from Juarez, when I was they spoke Spanish, they know the African mixture there. That's what the slave trade first came there in Veracruz. Jarocha, rocha, rocha. I get called rocha every time. Jarocha, rocha, rocha. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm your jarocha, rocha. You know what I'm saying? So I get called, yeah, when I was on pass, they deny the black mixture in Mexico, okay? So, point is, the reason I'm bringing this up, not all Mexican folks hate African descent people, and not all African descent people hate Mexicans. I mean, hell, let's be real. Like they was saying, well, if you mess with they women get mad. Okay, well, I'm not mad when I saw Jan Jackson. And Bob Brown made a big issue about that, about him. If it's true, because now Janet Jackson said it's not true, so I'm still waiting to Janet to respond about the claim that she had sex with Bob Brown while she was engaged to Renee Elizondo. And Renee Elizondo is one of her second husband after James DeBarge, and then DeBarge have a part Mexican daughter too. Christiana DeBarge, y'all know she came a dancer. She was on Winnie Williams back in 2010, 11, like that. Okay, well, Christiana DeBarge. He part white, part black. Talking about James DeBarge. That was her first Janet Jackson husband. And like I said on a video defending Janet Jackson, you could not bring color into, although I wouldn't be shocked that Joe Jackson was, but he didn't like the fact that she married James. But they ran from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, running from that man, from her daddy to marry this dude. So it's, you know what I'm saying. Let's be real. And he was on drugs. He was, he was trying to pray for no offense to Jay, but he was a crackhead. You know what I'm saying, Jay? So all that's the by color, by a dog skin nigga from the hood, a thug nigga from what he was saying in the movie, by a Brown story, but James our Bobby was not even in Joe Jackson's the potential because they both had drug issues and legal issues, and there was a high young thug and a dark skinned thug. So let's be real, although Joe Jackson, no offense to Jackson, act like a thug towards them, okay, being abusive and stuff from Gary, Indiana to all the way to Los Angeles. Just showing up the image that he wasn't like that until Michael Jackson revealed how he treated him. Um, and we saw that movie back in 1992. There's on Angela Bassett in the dark skin brother who don't look like Joe Jackson, but dark skin brother from Welcome Back Carter. Welcome back. The brother with the afro, he played Joe Jackson. Okay, he don't look like Joe Jackson. Okay, but Angela Bassett do look like Captain Jackson. Okay, she did a good job. Didn't give Angela Bassett a good. See how Hollywood racist. Angela Bassett had to take her clothes off. Angela Bassett played them good roles, baby. She deserved an Oscar, an honorary Oscar. She showed how racist they are in Hollywood. Okay, but point is, I didn't get mad when we know when they was pretending they was not married, but we know they was dating back in the 90s, in public until Latoya Jackson came on Robert Rivera's show with that blonde hair on her head when she still married to that white Jewish man Jack Gordon, who was beating her behind up and making her go against her family. That Janet Jackson and Renee Zellweger are already married. So my point is, regardless they was married before the Nutty Professor Part 2 came out, and Janet Jackson admitted she was getting divorced in 2000. I keep up with the family, with the industry, y'all. I didn't get mad at this Mexican man who's part Spaniard. Not down the favorite tree. I'm talking about, I think one of his parents from Spain, just like Marcos Celos from Kelly Ripa's husband. Same situation. Okay. Well, I think one parent from Spain, other one from Mexico, something like that. I forgot. I didn't get mad when Renee Elizondo married Jan Jackson. I actually didn't think they was a beautiful couple. And when Tupac was playing Poetic Justice, remember they were making the black and brown racism at the poster serving their dark skinned brother about ham hocks and messing with kick your ass. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's Renee Elizondo playing the cholo. That's Jan Jackson's ex-husband, her second ex-husband. Yeah, I keep up. Her second ex. Did I get mad when we found out when she was doing the Jenny album and she was dating Renee Elizondo? No, I actually thought they was a beautiful couple. No, for real. I actually, and Janet Jackson do love her some Latino men. So did I get, and I love me some Janet Jackson. Did I get mad? I never get me and the Messing Homie back in 1997, right? When I was in 11th grade, 11th grade. And it was early because the last part of 97, I was in the 12th grade and I already turned 18. So my math teacher, who is related to a basketball player through her husband, okay, onto all her business. She had a light skinned sister, okay. And so she was my math teacher in 10th grade. So we was in her classroom. And so me and the darker Mexican dude, he not that dark, but he kind of darker in a way sometimes in the sun, but he's out of skin. So he kind of like Renee Alexander a little bit, right? So what happened is while we arguing back and forth, like the Lil Duval song, we wasn't in the best life at all. We arguing back and forth. I used to love his sister back in the day. You know what I'm saying? She was beautiful, Monita, the Mexican girl, Mexican woman. Okay, she graduated in '96. So we were arguing back and forth, and I said, over here look like Jan Jackson boyfriend. I look like Jan. What? I ain't got no problem with that. Everybody like, so yeah, like damn. I look like Jan. I love me some Jan. I don't know what you talking about, man. So we got him back. So anyway, my point is that so I never had an issue with a sister going with a Mexican man. Actually, if y'all know that I was going to sing last year, and when I was working as a place for security, I can go tell it like where we working at. And my friend, she's a Native American, African American, Native American. She looks African descent, curly hair, but she's about camera skin. She's not dark skin. She's not no dark chocolate waist style. Okay, she's camera skin like me, and her hair is naturally curly. She wear hair natural. Her husband is a darker skinned Mexican. He's younger, Mexican American. He's from he is from the Los Angeles area. Okay, so she was a Puerto Rican. She's part Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Irish, named American. I think it's Creole and black, something like that. Okay, anyway, so they've been together for a long time. And said they've been shacking up. So they finally have a daughter, older daughter. They tell all the business. But during Easter weekend, they got married. So I gave them my phone number because I was gonna go in and get ready, and I was like, with the phone call because I'm ready to go to y'all wedding and sing "I Still Believe" because I was gonna sing. Yes, I was. It wasn't at a church. It was at some a building. It wasn't a church wedding. So they were supposed to. The dude's about 1 year younger than me. 1 year he born 1980. Okay, and he does mention he got black ancestry, not Mexico, besides Spanish and Native. He has a Negro nose. Okay, you know, he about the same complexion as me. He gets darker, close to my complexion, especially in the sun. Okay, and I was gonna go sing "I Still Believe" by Mariah Carey. You know, she's part Latina as well, part African American and Latino. It's way on her dad's side, part Irish from mom. Inside. Anyway, point is, I was gonna say "I Still Believe," which is Brenda K. Starr, who's also Hispanic, Puerto Rican, and white Jewish, who sang that song back in 30 years ago. Okay, when Mariah Carey was singing back up for her at the time in New York, and I was gonna sing that song. I still believe. And so I was waiting for her, waiting for them to call me. They never called me. I'm like, dang, why y'all? And when we went back to work, I said, why y'all didn't call me? I was gonna sing at y'all wedding. I was gonna get all dressed up, put on my nice clothes on, and go and sing and eat the cake. You know, be not make fun. Tia trying to be the male animated to eat the cake. Okay, situation eating because I love eating cake. Okay, my mother made me a Halloween cake right now. And anyway, so therefore I was going to do that. So so anyway, so what happened is, um, okay, what happened is when I got the situation, I didn't get a chance to sing. I had no problem. So, you know, I have friends who actually the girl I was in high school that I love. Her dad's they're married. Her dad, I don't know if they still like. Cause it's been years we've seen each other. We've seen each other since 2016. She's married to a dark skinned brother. But she look like Pebbles from TLC. You know, giving you the benefit. I can't sing it because I've been screaming all this weekend. All that out, and I'm giving you the benefit. Okay, y'all know Mercedes, Miss Pebbles. She's exactly like her. Her mother is Mexican American. That's her father, and her mother is an African, which mixed with German Creole. And because I they her cousin 20 years ago. Yes, I did. Um, so, because like my company like Shaka Khan, but you know what I'm saying, that's her mother's niece. No details. So, did I have an issue if a Mexican American man and a sister that come together and make this child who born 2 years older than me, okay, because she graduated 95, graduated 98, I graduated 96 for the first grade, okay. I Why would I have an issue? You know what I'm saying? So I don't have an issue with Latino men going with sisters. Okay, as long as there's mutual respect in both sides. You know what I'm saying? And it is. I mean, I didn't have a problem with Gabrielle going with was it Trina Braxton or Tawanda? No, one of the Braxton. I think he's Mexican American, right? Okay, for the Braxton family, right? Okay, I just think that they have issues, and I think Evelyn Braxton have put influence on. That's why I tell you more acting a fool. Okay, I look at Evelyn. She need to let them kids go. She they over the age of 18. Please stop trying to talk the Bible on them. Anyway, so point is, and like Alana is playing two sides of the coin. Actually, you acting just like your mom talking about Trina, right? Is it Trina who married to this man? Okay, all right. So point is, so it's Tamar acting like Evan, and Evan, it's hold on to that. But point is, I have no problem with that. And I think it's sad that lack of education on both sides about how Mexican folks help African people cross the border to go to Mexico during slavery, especially in Texas, about the mixtures in the African mixture in Mexico, the American and Spaniard, and also the African American people. We're not pure black people. We're also black, white, Native American people too, just like them. Just came out looking different depending on who marries in the family, who made the babies in the family, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real, okay? And how, I mean, that's the whole reason why that I'm bringing this up. That there are people. I mean, let's be real. The last governor of Mexico was of African descent. Um, No, California, excuse me, who Mexican descent was African Spaniard native descent too. One of his grandparents, Pio Pico, was Balata. It's correct. Yeah. So, and Mexican man mentioned it on C-SPAN about Pio Pico. Okay, a lot of folks don't know the history. And that's the reason why we have this beef. A lot of ignorance. Then we had drugs coming from put both communities locked up and put them in this power place complex slave with cotton picking, start picking folks in proper complex. You understand? So that's the whole reason we have this problem. And I'm glad to see videos and pictures of Easy E with Mexican people to stop this beat. I'm glad that when, even though this dude Ecuadorian, Mr. Criminal was on DJ Flag, he was saying, thank God that these former gang members of both communities are going out there to stop this problem. Thank God we're seeing. One thing I'm glad, and I wasn't mocking, acting like Steve Harvey about the brown water situation in Compton. But I'm glad something bad brought good come out. Even the Bible said when bad things happen, the good come out of them. And it brought in Compton after LaQuisha act a fool and being racist, beat that Latino older man up. This brought us together. The God made something loud, something bad happen to bring both communities together to stop this beef. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And the dude who killed Crystal, was it Crystal Green or Cheryl Green, whatever her name is, he's no longer here. It was a Mexican dude that killed his ass. Okay, and I'm sorry, Lord forgive me for being that way, but y'all, Luis Rodriguez killed Jonathan Ferraro, who also up there is Afro Latino from Belize. Okay, mother's Mexican. So you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. I mean, God forgive me, made me want to donate money to Luis and pay his commissary. You know what I'm saying? So all this, oh, all Mexican hate black people and all. This is the problem. We let white racist media determine our life. We, regardless of being stereotypes or information. I'm glad we have alternative media, social media. I'm glad we have YouTube. I'm glad we have that, and that's why people are not looking at television and Hollywood's losing money. Well, anytime you display ignorance and lies, people get tired of the bullshit and go to the truth, and that gets more credit than the fake. Even, let's be honest with you, even folks on YouTube who are fake, I'm not gonna say names, and I'm not saying that they tell truth, but they bring fake news with it, meaning that they go along with people's expectation. I don't get no funding, okay? Cause I'm that real. I'm that real. I'm just like Jennifer Lopez. We both Leos. My Boricua Latina sister. Okay, I'm real. Okay, one thing, you know what I'm saying, and because I'm a Leo, she's July Leo. I'm a August Leo. I'm that real. Okay, I'm real as it get. I don't get no funding. People say, "See, you don't do this, that." I don't give a damn. I don't need no. One day, and I'm getting to the point that God gonna give me something better than some dumb human dude. Okay, so therefore, I'm more than real. You know, let's be real. I'm real enough to bring the fact that I'm the one in child. If Mexican folks hated me so much, if every individually Latino person that's Mexican hated me, why did a lot of them like that video of me telling DJ Flag to stop saying that there's no Mexican rappers or gangster rappers stuff? Why is that? I got a bunch of views. I have a bunch of likes. That video is a viral video to this day. That was last year in my motherfucking room. So that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had more love than hate in that video, and therefore all that other crap that people were saying, see, that's real. That's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real. All this expectation for white massa gringo to show black and brown racism, because at the end of the day, no one wins that case. Let's be real. No brother, the African saying, no Latino brother, if he is Mexican, Puerto Rican, they ain't gonna, he don't got no power here. Look who's the president of the United States. Okay, Donald Trump. Okay, you got the point that the States they got Portia Coon, you know what I'm saying, Melachista and Aunt Jemima Coon for she black and man had a kiss up to Donald Trump to stay at the Hollywood to bunk her ass. Okay, let's be real. So let's be real. So I'm called like it is. So all this mess, and I was praying, even though I'm cursing, I've been praying for this stuff to go away. And I'm glad that Mr. Criminal said, God bless that brother on DJ Flag when the DJ Flag brought up about a African man who's a former gang member along with Mexican former gamers going to the community and stopping this truth. There are white racists being caused that, but many, I call it like it is, and I know I'm gonna hurt people's feelings. The people in the community, that's why I said on my video, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack, that I do defend the gentrification on this. Let me explain why I said I defend the gentrification. If you're bringing poison in your community, okay, I don't defend the gentrification, the root of it, but then you have people who killing each other, whether they're Africans and Hispanic, or amongst each other. They bring in poison, selling poison, and the white racist man's plan to destroy both communities. That's why I said that. Okay, when I said LAPD should beat the asses of those who are African American, Hispanic, who causing, I ain't say every gangster. I'm talking about those who cause them black and brown racism. You cannot scream white supremacy and racism, but you call it the N word, the B word, and call it mayate and mahado and all that stuff, and boy jump and nigga and monkey and changa. These are race and speaking it, but and way about all that stuff. These are white racist standards. These are white racists. The main man that you complain that's hurting you and oppressing you, you acting just like him. So when you're killing children and elderly people that got nothing to do with this mess, and even adults maybe 30 and 20 some years old, or teenagers who ain't in this beef and they getting killed, ran over this issue and green lighted on, whether it be on both communities, then the LAPD this you acting just like who racists who don't like you, none of your asses, you get mistreated. That's what I was saying. You bring in negative energy there and cause and get innocent people involved who don't want to be part of the beef. Then you deserve to get what you call for. You know what I'm saying? It's what Monique told Shatar on what's that show? Charm School, when the clown comes and bites you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. So if I want to come over, he said that it was good, gentrification is good. If you are causing problems to the point that it feels like Jim Crow, okay, you know what I'm saying? No, Mexican folks, they got in trouble in Jim Crow too. In Texas, they had said no niggers or no Negroes. And just like African American people were mistreated, and even though Mexican folks, well, they say as white, but they treated got a little bit bill, who escaped the one drop rule, okay? And other like that, they also got shitty on too by white supremacists. They got mistreated, okay? Before Brown versus education situation, folks did not know about the Menendez versus Westminster. I'm gonna say Westheimer because here in Houston we have Westheimer, Westminster, okay? Y'all know that it was a Mesoamerican family because Sylvia Mendez mother was Puerto Rican. Her dad is Mexican American, but they list them both as Mexican American. Okay, out of white racist ignorance. They the one came into protests for Mexican American and other Latino children to go to a white school way before Brown version education in 1954. Okay, so that's why when my grandparents who were born in the 30s will say, yeah, Mexicans going to white school. That's the reason why. They had, okay, so it wasn't just automatically put in white school. No, they had to fight. They got mistreated too. He just like I bashed Brian Sanford, what he did to Sandra Bland in Waller County, Texas. Excuse me, he don't know his history. Mexican folks, especially the families in South Texas and the Texas Rangers who part of the Ku Klux Klan used to beat up. See, they don't teach this in school. They used to lynch Mexican, besides lynching brothers, they lynch Mexican men too. See, there's one thing that both communities, they don't know each other's history, okay? You know what I'm saying? They have police brutality in Mexican folks, and the one thing that I want Latino folks to start doing is start boycotting news media for not telling your stories about Latinos being abused by police. Because you gotta hear folks here who voted for Trump or Latino Trump. Oh, them black for these us Mexican folks like I bashed that Fernandez girl up there in South Carolina. I called her a portrait because she acting just like a white racist bitch. Okay, and I'm not being racist myself. I said white racist. When I say white racist, I said white racist. And I mixed with Queen Coffee. And my mama had a white mama, a white mama, white great grandmother. That's her third grandmother. To me, it's my fourth. It came out a situation came with all the white papa raping or anybody else. Cause call like it is or a white man marrying a French would be French or Spanish down there in Louisiana. I married some sister because it was enriched marriage legalized in Louisiana, except for the Protestant white Protestant South. Okay, because it's mostly Catholic area. Okay, point is she was saying about I'm glad to see black folks get shot. She don't know that there's Mexican folks and other Latinos who are Puerto Rican and other are getting killed and murdered by the police department. Okay, you got folks like they do like in Florida who's from LA. that I bashed. Um, um, who I did a video about, and it got it got turned off because the battery went down. Okay, um, he don't know. He knows, but he pretending he don't know that Mexican folk and a lot of Latinos are getting killed by police. I think Latinos need to start boycotting the media or writing the media to stop ignoring these stories. Okay, because they had Tamara Rice. Okay, they also had Annie Lopez in Los Angeles, who was also killed the same way, but with a toy gun. See, they don't talk about these stories, okay? And that gets on my damn nerves. So on my channel, I'm gonna talk about it because entire Latino is being a pocho, okay, or being a coconut pocho coon, okay. If they got black, they don't look black, but besides that Spain name mixture, okay, who gonna try to act like white supremacists. I'm gonna always bring up, excuse me, the Mexican folks being lynched in Texas, and the Google claim used to wait by the border and try to lynch a Mexican man, okay. Yes, they did back in the day. They'll teach that in history class. Okay, you had folks discriminating against who case of harassment. For folks don't know about this story. Okay, so before anybody tried to act like a clans were trying to be the Clayton whatever the character that Dave Chappelle was playing, and be Mexican descent or any other Latino descent, then you don't know their history that their own folks were being abused by white supremacists as well. Okay, that's why ignorant people don't understand. So that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm glad to see that we are talking about these issues on social media. Thank God for social media. Thank God for all us bringing the gap in ignorance. And that's why Benjamin, who's fake news already before the Trump campaign, they getting their news media is going down. They losing and they're looking for stories from other cities to try to stay relevant and bring up agendas and everything. Let's be real, okay? They even coming on our YouTube channels and trying to talk about stories because they can come out. Damn, I didn't even work in the news media because at least know what's going on and keep things relevant. Okay, more than they do. Okay, let's call it like it is. So I'm glad to see that we're showing the Eazy and Mexican American folks from the South Side of California defending this dude, even when his own brothers from the Death Row was going against him, trying to kill him. See what I'm saying? But you can't say all Mexican folks killing each other, killing black African people when actually you got folks in the community doing the same damn thing. Let's be real up in here. Let's be real. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and shout out to both the family of the Easy Eat family and Toka's family. You know what I'm saying? And even Toka was having an Easter gathering with Easy East family. Yeah, yeah. A Mexican American man was having at an African American family. I know they got some Native American white in their family. They ain't no pure black folk. Number one drop rule. Okay. They was having Easy E daughter. They was having Easter gathering, Easter weekend together. So see, they don't show that on that. They don't show that. They don't show that. But they'll show if a brother get killed by a Mexican gang or a Mexican man get killed by an African man, they'll show that on. See how it go. They trying to do Steve King. He acting like Stephen King, not the true actor Stephen King, the writer of, but he act like the white supremacists up there of Idaho or Ohio, wherever up there, who wants to see this mess going on. Okay, because they're afraid that both the communities of color are growing, the white population going down, and they got nowhere who so their power structure is getting destroyed. That's why they're putting drugs and gang violence in other stuff in the hood and got sadly folks being coconuts and coons going along with it, okay? Instead of trying to be educated. And I'm not saying if you was raised that way it's different, but if you have in your head, your conscience to get out, do like the movie Get Out, okay? You know what I'm saying? The movie that came out last year, Get Out, okay? Don't go in there, oh, my homies. Your homies are not going to pay for your prison complex money. Okay, they're not gonna pay for your commissary. They're not gonna pay for your legal fees. See, when they kill us, we'll be African Hispanic. Them white folks pay for legal fees, get immigrant pensions, when the cops kill, they saying, and GoFundMe for a lawyer and all other stuff. And when you win the case, then you have $1 million. Like there was have $1 million, and you hide somewhere. Okay, that's that hide that money because you know you out of the Republic and you thank you. Okay, let's be real. Okay, All right. So when a brother or Latino brother gets in trouble or get you know what I'm saying, they not gonna get paid for your legal fees. They're not gonna pay for your go make a GoFundMe for your all that other stuff. Let's be real. So that's my point of being critical about this issue. If you know it's education, is what the Bible say, Hosea 4:6, people suffer of a lack of knowledge. It's time to come out those ghettos and hoods or to change those ghettos and hoods and make them look like Beverly Hills and Hollywood, not Skid Row. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get my point. So that's why I'm glad to see there is a change. Thank God. And I'll be praying that this whole thing will go away. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day.